You go back to China, like, you Chinese people don't like black people anyways. I'm like,
have you experienced racism? Have you done anything racist? What's your advice on what to do when experiencing racism? I asked people of different races those questions and shared my experience. Here's what I gathered.
so have you ever experienced racism?
Yes.
Not personally, but I've seen other people experience it.
Well, not like personally, like with me, but like I have a lot of colored friends, and I've seen how people like treat them.
What race?
All other races, like African American, like Chinese, everything.
Can you tell us some like racism that you saw or like you saw other people experience?
I've just seen like people walk out of the street, like they'll call like an African American like the N-word or something like that, or just like if it's like a Hispanic person, it's like tell them to go back to Mexico and just messed up stuff like that.
What do people say to Asians?
My boss that I work for, he's Asian, and a lot of the people that I work with say racist things about him. Yeah. Yeah.
For what?
Just
For no reason?
No reason. No. Ching chong or like something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Uneducated.
Very.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you've never experienced racism?
Same thing. I've just seen it happen to other people.
Like what happened to them?
Just like at the bus stop, you'll just get like some stingy person, like just, or like they'll walk by and just like eye them out, like down and up, but they won't like eye me up, but they'll eye them like what are you doing here, you know? And it's like the Mexicans eyeing up the blacks, and like it's whites too eyeing up the Mexicans, you know? Like,
Have you experienced racism?
Yeah. I don't want to say of course, but yes.
Yes, I've experienced racism.
What have you experienced?
Mostly the stigmatism of what black people are supposed to be like violent, mad, angry, trouble starters, stealers, thieves.
So people have like bad
lot of people
assumptions
do.
about
A
you?
lot of stores do. Yeah, it's just not people. There's just a whole stigmatism. If you don't look really nice dressed, and even if you're not, I just think it's just bad. Yeah.
So when you're in a store, people would,
Follow me around the store, yeah.
they don't do it to like other races?
They don't do it to white people, no. Not to be like that, but they don't. I've watched, and they don't. They don't.
So what do you do about it? Like, do you like
Well,
say anything?
Usually I turn around and tell them to stop following me. Usually they just say they're not, but they are. Or I'll tell the manager and they'll try to apologize, but it'll happen again. So,
How often does it happen?
probably most of the time when I'm in the store.
What was it like?
It was pretty bad. It was a group of people and they just called me the N-word. It made me feel bad. It made me want to fight them.
So it's a derogatory term to call black people.
Yes.
But do you guys use that word amongst yourselves? And
We
is it
do.
okay?
We do. But I don't know. It's not the same. I don't think it's like we don't use it in like a aggression. We just use it to like, hey, what's up? What's up? It's not like us using it to like fight or anything,
Have you experienced racism?
Since I was born, I guess. The administration we got, it's ingrained in America.
What would you say was the worst experience?
I had white officers accuse me of something that I didn't do. I had to go through the whole process, court process, and I was proven innocent.
Do you think that was because of your race, nothing else?
Yeah, sure. The white officers were telling me on the side, you Mexicans, you shouldn't be here. And we're going to teach you a lesson.
I was in class and then they told me that I should go back to Mexico. I didn't really care because, I know I was born here, so.
Have you experienced racism?
Well, I lived in the US for 5 years and I only had one experience, or it should say barely experience. I was once in an elevator with my mom-in-law and we were speaking in Arabic. I was kind of raising my voice because she had hearing disability and there was an American woman in the elevator and she said that it was rude that we are speaking in Arabic and Arab are rude. She said something like that.
Why do you think she said that?
I think maybe she had bad idea influence from social media about Arabs or Muslims and she can just get it out on me.
How did you react to that racism?
I was pretty mad.
Did you fight them?
We didn't fight. No, we didn't fight. I wouldn't let them get to me just from a word, you know, because I wouldn't shrink to their level.
Do you think white people also experience racism?
Yeah, I just don't think it's as bad. I think it's kind of like how people say like white privilege, kind of.
I experienced it today with white privilege.
Okay, sir. Have you ever experienced racism?
Yes, I am. Right here. They f me. They won't let me in there because I'm white. That's racism. Go to Colorado Springs, you know what they'll tell you? You white motherfucker.
Is that what you hear?
Racist motherfucker right here. Racism sucks. Look at my dog.
I know.
He don't.
Dogs are not racist.
He don't hurt nothing. You know what hurts? People. Don't matter if you're Japanese, black, white. My dog is red.
Your dog is red.
Me and my dog here, man, we don't have no racism in our family. You know? And look at him. Does he look like he's a racist to you?
No.
That boy in there, he ain't gonna hurt nobody.
Have you done or said anything racist to other people?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it. Good. I have said some jokes.
Probably.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I have.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie and say I haven't. That would be a lie.
I have black friends, but sometimes I will. Even for me to drop the N-words, you know? I have gotten mad and said some stupid shit like,
Do you regret it?
yeah. Oh, and then I get punched in the face, so yeah. Yeah.
Punishment.
Right.
It wasn't an action. It was me reacting to someone who was racist towards me, because I feel like if you don't, they're just gonna continue to do it to other people. And if someone shuts them down and tells them that and stands up for themselves, then maybe they'll stop.
When I was younger, I have said some racist stuff.
Do you regret it?
I regret stooping to people's level, yes, because I should have known. But as I'm grown, I haven't said nothing like that.
What race was it?
It was a white guy, because they're the most racist, in my opinion.
I never have and I never will.
They're racist to everybody.
No.
No.
They don't have a certain race that they choose to be racist to. So I call him, I'm gonna let the white people walk by. I called him a honky just to see the reaction, and he was mad. And so we almost got into a fight, but I didn't let it escalate that far. We just both walked away.
Have you ever fought back to the people who are being a racist to you?
No, not really.
Yeah. I just say, hey, get your stuff together. Just get ready, you know, because some of these people want to get physical.
Get ready to fight?
Yeah, you know, I'm a Vietnam veteran and Persian Gulf veteran, so I'm just, you know, ready. Yeah, I don't want to harm them, but, you know, I don't want to be harmed either.
Have you done or said anything racist?
No.
I don't think I have.
I hope not.
If a white person says something to me, I'll say something back to them.
What
or
did you
for that
say to them?
They call me a nigger, I'll probably call them a cracker.
Why do you guys
Really,
call white people
I don't even
cracker?
know what it means. I just know that
Maybe 'cause
I've
it's
heard
white?
somebody else say, yeah, that's the main thing. It's like white and it's like dull. And when people call us niggers, that's not even what the word means. In actuality, it's not a black person. It's an illiterate person. If they look up in the dictionary, there's a whole meaning of it.
Have you ever experienced racism?
A couple times. And the first one, I don't know if it's racism because I was in Seattle and I asked a Caucasian woman how to get to a certain place, and she heard me, and then she just completely ignored me, and I wasn't sure it's because I was Asian or I don't know if she just didn't like how I looked or maybe my gender. I have no idea, but I experienced that and I felt really hurt and it was really weird. And the other one was pretty recent. I was at a bar and a black male was approaching me and it was too close to me, so I was oh, and he's oh, I'm so sorry, but he's you Asian people don't like black people. You go back to China, like you Chinese people don't like black people anyways. I'm like, that's first of all not true, and I'm not from China, and I don't need to hear those things from a random person just because I was surprised that somebody just got so close to me. So sorry, but that was racism. I mean, yeah, he didn't do anything to me, but he was kind of wild. So other people at the bar were like try to stop him, like, hey, leave her alone. So I was kind of, yeah, glad that other people were helping, but that's something that I experienced. What do you think?
Sometimes I feel like they react to a lot of things quicker because we deal with a lot of more racisms, you know? So I don't know, we attack. I feel like black people as a whole, sometimes we just put our guard up just for that reason, you know?
Yeah, I understand. I see why, yeah. Do you know what racism is? No? Do you want to look at the camera? Yeah? Say hi.
Hi.
So has anyone showed hatred towards you because you were black?
No.
No? So what would be your advice if someone experiences racism?
My advice is just be the bigger person.
Don't retaliate, you know? Only love can drive out hate, you know?
Amen.
You can't fight hate with hate.
Be the bigger person, because it's not worth it. You know, let them be racist, whatever, but you don't have to be just because they are.
I think you get the best results when you don't get angry, like forceful. If you get upset, do something about it. Talk to the manager, talk to somebody over them. Usually I have to go over them and over them and over them and over them, but towards the end, it's better than cussing and screaming and hollering, and that just makes you look like what everybody already says that you are.
To either ignore it or talk back.
Should we just ignore it or should we try to fight back? Or is there fight back?
Yeah.
What would you say?
Just like go back at them. Like
Go back at
defend
them?
yourself.
I would say just ignore it.
I just prefer to ignore because it causes problems.
It depends on the situation. Somebody confronts you with racism down in Alabama, you got to be careful, or Mississippi. If it confronts you right here, well, you know, that's different. There's no real answer to that.
But if someone did something unfair, like, do we call the police or like, what would be an ideal action?
First, try to settle it yourself before involving the police.
I mean, not really. Police don't do anything about it. I mean, I guess it could be kind of like a hate crime if it's like really intense, but not like walking down the street and hearing someone call you a name because of your race. You can't really do anything about that. I mean, a lot of people take it really hard, and they shouldn't because there's not very good people in the world. Can't control the people that are bad like that.
Sometimes you should take action because they deserve some type of punishment. Because if we don't, they think it's okay, and they're going to keep doing it over and over.
How would you fight back?
Verbally.
Physically. Do you have like some phrases to teach? Not good ones. Like cuss words?
Yeah. Maybe a few.
Do you have anything to say to the people that are racist, meaning they do not like other races and they say mean things?
I'll probably say you should apologize and keep them in prayer and help them learn better.
Wow, good advice. What's your advice for people who experience racism?
Just don't be it.
Racism is toxic to the environment because there's no reason to be racist because everyone comes from a different background. You can't do anything about being what you are, you know, it's just who you are. So other people shouldn't feel the need to attack someone for being who they are.
I mean, this is America. It's not just white people. Like, we're all American. It's not just because of the color of our skin.
Thank you
very
so much for
America
sharing.
be cool.
Yeah. Have a good one. Well, thank you. That was great. It was sweet.
So, if you excuse us, we have some more shopping to do.
Okay.
Because it's my Nana's birthday, and I don't want to spoil the fun.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Thank you. It was great.
Yes.
Oh.
Thank you, sweetie.
Oh, you're welcome. I hope you have a great day. Mhm.
What is your YouTube channel?
It's called Aran TV. ARAN TV.
God bless.
God bless. Thank
Yeah.
you. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Is that good?
Yeah, that was great. Thank you.
Yeah, that was
Have a good
awesome.
one.